at the famous FatShark video glasses, or video goggles, depending on what you want to call them. They come in this very attractive cardboard box. Yeah, right, it's just a plain old cardboard box, but it's got FatShark written on it. So, must have fat sharks in it, right? Well, having to hold the camera with one hand makes this a little more difficult, but here we go. It comes with a set of instructions. Pretty simple photocopied instructions. I mean, there's not much really you have to know about these things, except one very important warning, and that is don't leave them out in the sun with the lenses facing the sun, because they'll act like a magnifying glass and they will burn the LCD inside and completely ruin them. So there's something to be aware of. That's why I think they also give you this wonderful, very attractive, yeah right, purse string bag, again with the FatShark logo on it. So when you're not using them, you can pop them in there with a safe from the sun and from the general dusty environment. But let's look at the glasses themselves. Now, they have this little foam edge here, so they're quite comfortable to wear. They're just a plastic moulding. Inside you can see there is two lenses, and behind those lenses are some LCDs with a resolution of 640 by 480, I believe. So that's quite reasonably high resolution. Some of the things I liked about the FatSharks were they've got these little sliders here so that you can slide the LCDs backwards and forwards to line up exactly with your eyes, so the images perfectly overlap and it looks nice and clear. That's very good. There's a contrast and brilliance control up here where you can tweak around to get the settings you want, and there's other little switches for various things, some of which won't work on the standard FatSharks because they're designed for the video receiver and all that sort of stuff, and other bits and pieces that will be added at a later date perhaps. But there you go, there are your FatSharks. That's where all your money goes. And comfortable strap, of course, with the, oh look at that, the FatShark branding. Now, let's talk a bit about, oh by the way, you also get some cables. Usually there's a lot of cables in there, but I've already connected my cables up. And when you plug your FatSharks in, there's a little connector here, and everything plugs in there, so it's very, very nice, very convenient. Let's look at the downsides, because everything has a downside, and despite the beautiful box, it's not perfect. For a start, these are black, and the other day when I put these on, I had them in the box and I had the lid down, but when I picked them up they were very, very hot, and when I put them on I could feel the heat radiating onto my face. It was most uncomfortable because black is not a good colour on a summer's day, and it's been really, really hot around here. So when I put these on I felt uncomfortable just because of the fact they'd gotten so damn hot, not sitting in the direct sun but sitting out of the sun. Imagine what they'd be like if I'd left them in the sun. I think FatShark should make these white so that they don't heat up in the sun or in hot environments. That would be a nice thing to do. At least give us a colour combination. I mean, you know, perhaps we could have pink for the girls and blue for the boys, who knows. But that's about the only thing I can really say that I don't like about them. Apart from that, they're pretty damn good. The picture's good. And the thing that's really good about the FatSharks is if sort of say, when your video signal gets a bit of noise on it, goes a bit snowy and drops out for a minute or two, you can see the snow and the noise on the picture. Other lesser video glasses will quite often blue screen on you. That means they'll go to a blue screen just like your TV set does when there's no signal. And it may take a second or two or three or even four before that picture comes back after the noise has gone. And that's not good, because your plane may crash in the meantime if you're very low and trying to fly through trees and things. So, good top marks of FatShark. That's one of the reasons that the FatShark have become the de facto standard for video glasses. Something else I should add, when I got my FatSharks, I was a little disappointed. I put them on and it looked as if there was a dead pixel or two in there. It looked like a black spot on one of the eyes, through one of your eyes. And so I got hold of FatShark, sent them an email and said, oh, I think I have a problem. They said, we're terribly sorry to hear of that, but we really check these things and you shouldn't have a problem. Maybe it's just a piece of dust that's gotten in there during shipping or transport. So they gave me instructions how to pull it apart and give it a little bit of a clean, and I did, and it's all perfect now. So that's top marks from FatShark. I mean, that's a company that answers emails and offers solutions to problems. I think that's very good. A lot of the cheap Chinese stuff, and remember I bought this from Hobby King, so they weren't going to be any help to me. A lot of the cheaper Chinese stuff you get no support, but these are quite good. The pricing, yeah, it's a bit steep, isn't it? I mean, the price, hoping the price will come down on quality products like the FatShark, but maybe it won't. That's my very quick review of the good and bad things about the FatSharks. Unfortunately, I can't show you what they look like because you can't get a camera in there, and even if you could, it wouldn't look very good because it's designed for the human eye, not for a camera to look at. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Check this channel out for more video reviews of RC Model products. rcmodelreviews.com on YouTube.